Hey, Joey! Earth to Joey! Hey, are you in there? It's your turn.
Hey bruh, do y'all see dude hand? His shit is ass. Even in the earlier days of Yu-Gi-Oh, you couldn't catch me with no shit like this in my hand. Especially when you didn't have to sacrifice shit. Man, that was a fucking problem. Every other turn I was summoning a blue-ass white dragon or a dark magician. Shit, this one time I finessed the fuck out of this dude and I summoned all 5 pieces of Exodia in one turn.
Hey Tristan, Yugi here's teaching me how to play Duel Monsters.
They've been at it for hours. Joey's starting to get the hang of the game, but Yugi's like an expert.
Wait. She not serious about this shit, right? Like, who the fuck comes to school all day and does nothing but play card games for hours? In Japan at that too. Like, Japan takes their education very fucking serious, bruh. Like, you're not telling me motherfuckers just waking up early as hell coming to school just so they can put the Dark Magician in attack mode. Like, nah.
Okay, Yugi. It's time to duel.
What the fuck? Like, bruh, I seen your hand, and you had a couple monsters in your hand that was over 800 attack points. Like, come on, bruh. Like, playing Yu-Gi-Oh is not that fucking hard. You should not be making these mistakes, especially in the era where you don't have to sacrifice any monsters. Hey, yo, what the fuck is Kaiba doing in school, bruh? Like, homeboy is a whole millionaire, and they got his ass in here posted like Light from Death Note.
See, my grandpa owns a game shop, and I get all my best cards from him.
So in other words, you're stealing his shit, because I highly doubt he's giving you some of his best cards for the free, especially when he runs a card shop and he can, you know, sell them. And why the fuck would you need the best cards to beat Joey? Like, Joey's considered one of the worst duelists in all of Yu-Gi-Oh history, my guy. Like, this motherfucker had a monster in his hand that had over 1,000 attack points, and he summoned a monster with 800 attack points. Like, do you really need the best cards to beat this fucking idiot? Like, he has Baby Dragon in his deck, fam.
Okay. Maybe I can even get my grandpa to show us this super rare card he's got.
Rare card? Could they have found the card that I've been searching for?
Kaiba is a sicko, bruh. This dude is a multi-millionaire talking about searching for a trading card. Like, bruh, with that much money, you shouldn't have to search for shit, alright? But knowing Kaiba, he probably in his blue-ass white dragon jet trying to find that fucking blue-ass card, looking like a fucking goofball.
Gramps, could you show my friends your awesome super rare card?
Rare card? My special card?
Please.
Pretty please?
This is version 101 shit right here, y'all. Like, imagine bringing your high school crush back to your house to only beg your grandfather to show him his special rare card. Like, bro, if you don't take that card and stick it up your ass, I'm trying to go upstairs and lose my V card. Fuck you talking about?
Ready? Here it is. The Blue Eyes White Dragon. So rare, so powerful, I never let it leave my hands.
I will bet everything I have that you will lose that card by the end of this fucking episode.
Awesome.
Doesn't look all that special to me.
Ah, this card is priceless. There are only 4 of them in all the world.
Speaking of priceless, I'm ready to trade.
Joey, if you don't get your broke ass up at this card shop, like, you'll have shit in value that's close to the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and you over here talking about trading. Like, nigga, we seen your cards from earlier. Them shits is trash.
Hello, can I help you?
If you can't, it certainly wouldn't surprise me.
Seto Kaiba.
Kaiba?
Doesn't he have a big fancy company to run? What's he doing down here?
You know, Tristan might be the most self-aware character in this whole fucking show, because he's asking questions I would ask, right? Like, you own a multi-million-dollar company, bruh. What the fuck are you doing down here? And not even that, right? Look how he chooses to deviate from his businesses. This motherfucker could be out getting some ass. He can be out getting some food. Nah, he said, fuck that. Let me go down to this beat down ass card shop and threaten this old ass man to give me his Blue Eyes White Dragon card. Like, bruh, motherfuckers just be taking shit way too serious at times and way too fucking far.
Not that it's any of your business, but I came to see the card.
Hey, are you into Duel Monsters too? This is perfect. Maybe we could all duel together sometime.
Me? Duel you? I would have more of a challenge playing solitaire.
Just in case people wanted to know why Seto Kaiba is considered the best character in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, that includes GX, 5D, Zesu, and all the other bullshit. Just in case you guys wanted to know why Seto Kaiba is considered the best character in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! It all starts here, alright? Because he takes what I praise Bakugo for in My Hero Academia, he takes that shit and amps it to 1,000, alright? Like, this motherfucker is cringe proof. If you ever came at him with that friendship bullshit, he will fry your ass to oblivion.
I am the #1 ranked duelist in the country and the favorite to win the Duel Monsters championship. You wouldn't last 2 minutes in a duel against me.
Ooh, I'm shaking. Maybe you'd like to settle this with fists instead of cards.
Oh, the self-awareness by Joey. He like, nah, fuck this script. Hey, yo, I'll beat the fuck out your ass, bruh.
Now, does this shop have any worthwhile cards or not?
Hey!
Can it be the Blue Eyes White Dragon in a dump like this?
Hey, yo, ladies, if you ever wanted to arouse Seto Kaiba, all you would have to do is flash a blue-ass white dragon card at him and he'll come take you down.
Well, enough window shopping. Is there anything else I can help you with? Oh!
Listen to me, old man. Give me your Blue Eyes White Dragon card and I'll trade you all of these.
Why in the fuck would he trade a limited edition blue-ass white dragon for a bunch of random ass cars? Especially when you take into account that this motherfucker owns a car shop. Like, he probably has like 95% of these cars.
Name your price. I can pay anything you ask.
I'm sure you could. But this card is worth more to me than you could ever offer. Not because of its power, or because it's so rare, but because of what it means to me.
It was at this moment Solomon Moto became the worst Yu-Gi-Oh character in history. He could have easily became one of the richest people on planet Earth. All he would have had to say was, hey Kaiba, give me a meal. No. You know what? Give me everything you have in your bank account. And I have no doubts in my mind, Kaiba would have gave him everything he had for that blue-ass white dragon card, alright? You remember that episode when Kaiba made 100 mil in one day? Solomon Moto could have made $250 million in 5 fucking minutes. Think about that shit.
Fine. I've heard enough of your nonsense. Hard in the cards. Ridiculous. His Blue Eyes White Dragon card will be mine.
Kaiba pissed off. He finna result the mob ties and get an old man jumped over a children's trading card.
My master Seto Kaiba challenges you to a duel. You will come with us now.
And if I were to decline?
I'm afraid I must insist.
This is what I mean when I call Kaiba a sicko, bruh. Look how far he's willing to go to get a piece of cardboard.
Hello? Game shop?
Ah, Yugi, perfect.
Kaiba?
Your grandfather's here visiting, but he's not feeling well. Why don't you come by my office and pick him up?
Kaiba? What have you done, Kaiba?
Damn, so not only did you beat his ass and pretty much bully him into giving you one of the world's most valuable cards, but you also refused to take him home. You know, the place that you took him from? You calls up Yugi and tells him, hey, come get this old nigga out of my building, bruh. Like, the fuck?
Grandpa! Grandpa!
Yugi, I failed. I wanted to teach that boy Kaiba a lesson about the heart of the cards, but I lost.
Grandpa!
Wait, if all they did was duel, then why the fuck is he laid out on that floor like he just got his ass beat? Oh wait, that's right, this is Yu-Gi-Oh we're talking about. These motherfuckers are known for being overdramatic about some shit. Like, these the same motherfuckers that get hit by hologram monsters and they fly off the fucking field.
How's the old man feeling,
Kaiba, you sleaze, what have you done to him?
We had a duel, that's all, with each of us putting up our most valuable card as the prize. But I guess playing against a champion like myself was just too much stimulation for the old fool.
Why he say stimulation like that? Like, he got me over here thinking about some sexual shit right now. Like, like the fuck was going on? Solomon was getting horny playing card games?
And look at the sweet prize I won.
Grandpa's most treasured card!
So, hypothetically speaking, if Solomon was to sell Kaiba that Blue Eyes White Dragon card back at the card shop earlier for about, let's say $1 million, Kaiba would have spent $1 million just to rip up a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Think about that shit.
My Blue Eyes White Dragon, my treasure!
Grandpa!
Nigga, if you don't get your old ass up over there acting like he got shot or some shit, like y'all ain't do shit but play a card game, like the fuck. over there talking about some my treasure. Nah, nigga, that's Kaiba shit now. Yo stupid ass really put that shit up for bet when you could have had some money for that shit earlier. Kaiba literally said, name your price, and yo ass decided to give a fucking friendship speech.
How could you do such a thing?
Yugi, here! Take this.
Huh? Grandpa?
I built this deck. I put my soul in these cards.
Hey, yo, Solomon, let me talk to you for a second, man. That deck that you quote-unquote put your soul into is easily one of the worst decks I've ever faced in my life. No bullshit. Every time I will play a Yu-Gi-Oh game, I will face you on purpose, just so I can farm duel points and buy more packs. That is how ass your deck is.
Everyone, put your hands together, and I'll mark us with a special sign.
Did this bitch just draw on their hand with a permanent marker?
I designed this virtual stadium myself. Impressive, hmm? I think you'll agree, it adds a bit more life to the game.
This shit look like an Illuminati ceremony. Fuck kind of evil shit is this?
Playtime is over, Kaiba.
Oh, hell no. If I was Kaiba, I would've got the fuck up out of there, bruh. This nigga Yugi over here trying to summon Lucifer to play a children's trading card game.
So let's begin. I attack with the mighty Hitatsumi Giant.
Really, my dude? You gonna start the duel off with a 1200 attack point monster? That's a normal type? Alright, champ. Do you?
This card is useless. I can't beat the Dark Clown with this. I'll have to use a different monster. In defense mode. The monster will be sacrificed, but my overall life points will be safe.
No, Yugi, that is not the case, bruh. You're dealing with a potential 2-for-1 situation right now. Kaiba can summon another monster, and he can attack your defense monster with his highest attack power monster, that monster being the Dark Clown. And once he attacks your defense monster, it'll leave you wide open for another attack. And depending on the attack power of that other monster Kaiba summoned, he can either end the duel or he could just take away a significant amount of life points. But let's be honest, that's not going to be the case because they need Kaiba to lose the duel and they need Yugi to win.
Hang in there, Yugi!
Alright, y'all, so I'm finna give y'all a perfect example of what plot armor is, alright? So this dude, Seto Kaiba, is supposed to be the #1 ranked duelist in the whole world. Keep that shit in mind, alright? This motherfucker just went 3 turns in a row without summoning another monster on the field. You're telling me that the #1 ranked duelist in the whole world doesn't have another monster to summon on the field? I find that completely hard to believe, alright? This is the plot armor and this is when it kicks in because all Kaiba really needs to do is just summon one more monster and this duel would have been over with. Because if Kaiba summoned one more monster to the field, he could have used that monster to attack Yugi directly while he used the other Dark Clown card he has to attack Yugi's defense monsters. And by Yugi not having any monsters strong enough to defeat the Dark Clown, it would have kept putting him in a 2-for-1 situation. Which means he would have lost the duel in a matter of what, 2 turns at best? Because they only using 2,000 life points. But yeah, this is what I'm saying, bruh. This is plot armor right here because the anime is literally keeping Kaiba from ending this duel.
Your deck is just as weak and feeble as your grandfather.
My grandpa is a great man and a better duelist than you'll ever be. And my faith rewards me with Gaia, the fierce knight!
Do y'all see this bullshit? Like, the plot is over here saving Yugi ass like a motherfucker, bruh. He keep on drawing monsters to the point where he drew a strong monster finally, while Kaiba still hasn't managed to get one more monster on the field so he can end this whole duel.
Power is what this game is all about, you fool. Faith is for losers, like your pathetic grandfather.
Alright, bruh, so it gets to the point with the shit talking where you might have to stop the card game and you have to show motherfuckers what reality is. The fact that they're even playing the card game despite Kaiba kidnapping Yugi's grandpa and putting him in the hospital completely blows my fucking mind. And now you're gonna sit here and call him a loser even though you're the one that pretty much harassed him over a fucking trading card? Nah, see, if I was Yugi, I would just put my cards down, walked over to Kaiba's side of the field, and smacked his ass so fucking hard that his face would have touched the summoning field and his face would have been summoned. Like, y'all don't realize how effective an ass whooping can be. Like, it'll fix motherfuckers' perspective real quick.
I won't give up.
Grandpa's counting on me.
Oh, fuck this show. He pulled the save my ass card. Like, how very fucking convenient.
The Judge Man, with an attack power of 2200.
Oh, hell no. Kaiba cheating hard as hell right now. Swords of Revealing Light keep all monsters from attacking for 3 turns. Not just your blue eyes, you fucking idiot.
So tell me, Yugi, how's your faith now? On my next turn, all 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons are free to attack. This game's over no matter what card you draw.
You know, even though Kaiba deserves to get his ass whooped, the anime is finna do him like super dirty, bruh. And I sympathize with him because this shit happens to me all the time whenever I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Motherfuckers with Exodia decks are easily some of the cheapest motherfuckers you'll play against. Alright, it's a reason why half their cards are banned.
Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this, Yugi.
My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba. But it does contain the unstoppable Exodia. Exodia! Obliterate!
If you want me to be completely honest, I don't even count this as a loss for Kaiba. That's how cheap Exodia decks are. All you have to do is draw 5 cards and you automatically win the duel. And what Yugi did was a watered down version of it. If you face the average Exodia player, them motherfuckers would draw half their deck in the first turn. All because of cards like Graceful Charity, Pot of Greed, and Sagan. Those 3 fucking cards will have a person draw at least 30 cards their first fucking turns if played right. And guess what? In many cases, in the first turn, the motherfuckers summon Exodia. And they automatically win the duel. Which means you really don't get to play the game at all. So pretty much you're just playing the game of gamble.
Mr. Pegasus, sir. Seto Kaiba, our uncontested champion. He's been defeated in a duel, sir, by someone named Yugi.
Wait, how the fuck did he find out that Kaiba lost? That was an underground duel. Like, it was no audience there whatsoever. Unless Joey was on the internet talking shit. But yeah, other than that, how the fuck did he find out? And also, y'all finna meet one of the nastiest motherfuckers in anime history, bruh.